Am I talking about the little girl? Greetings and salutations, my name is Jefferson Mills and welcome to the Black Flamingo. We are back, playing Amnesia the Dark Descent. I cut this video in half because the recording went a bit over and I didn't want to cut out anything that was too unnecessary for the story, so I hope you enjoy. Goodbye. I'm discovering that I was not a good person. I was driven by fear and the lies and deceit of a very evil man.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Well, up the central column we go. Hear things moving. Transept. What is a transept? Jesus and the Two Thieves. So many offices. String. Sick. Ooh. Oh, I'm not sure I want to read this. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims. Before proceeding, even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence, where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain, while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear, simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once. Wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink, and try again later. So that's why we have amnesia. We were tortured. Repeatedly. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Fuck you, Alexander. An 8-pointed star. That's used in alchemy, right? 7-point. Yeah, this is all alchemy stuff. Still don't 100% know what Alexander is trying to accomplish. But I doubt it's that complicated. Oh, great. Yeah. Oh, God! Awful, awful, awful. Give me that. Piece of the orb.
Who are you to question me?
Fear and desperation drives men to do terrible things. Awful, terrible things.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Oh.
No, please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
I'm confronting my own sins, essentially. I just so happen to not remember my sins, but does that mean they... No, no, I'm not even going to try and justify what I did. What I did was fucking awful. And I hate that. I actually know quite a bit about medieval torture. I know what that thing is. That's what these pipes are for. Carrying the sound. Oh! Give me this fucking thing. I can barely hold on. My sanity is gone. Oh man, the rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The sore between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The man stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Okay, honestly, if it was a rapist, it's fine. How many have I got? 3. Ooh. Daddy caught a fish. Ah. Yes. Can't do a fishing without bait. Give me that bone. Covered in mucus. Wait. No, I thought I could make a torch. Well, I have a bone covered in mucus now.
There's something else.
Nope.
You seem to have found all the orb pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Thanks, Agrippa. I don't need your help. Oh wait, maybe I'm getting the ingredients for the potion. Before I even need the ingredients of the potion. Where taunts me from the other side, I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Keruk. I'll have to address Ware with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Okay. So I have the tampter. I just need blood. I wish I knew that before leaving the area.
There's something else.
Nope. Yes, here. Alright, we're out.
How are things coming? I found the Mithraean funds. Land which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
Yes, tell me more.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves, or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
Okay. Yes, I read that note. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to continue. Okay. Woo. Tinderbox. Tinderbox. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. They killed 2 people to initiate it.
15th
Ooh.
August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
Oh, man.
Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines. Take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Oh. Oh. Awful, awful, evil shit. Awful, awful, evil shit. That is me. I don't think I should survive this. I don't think I should survive this.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Shit. Don't run. Huh. Fascinating. I do not turn on my lantern. I do not run. Hide. I am quiet. Silent as a mouse. Keep to the left. There's a door. Slow and steady wins the race. Reach the end. That's an Iron Maiden.
Do whatever it takes.
The forger stood absolutely still. This casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his legs. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. It's one chunk of the orb. That is death. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Do not run. Silence is my friend. Like the shadow that is chasing me, I shall be a shadow in of itself. You're good. We are fine. Ooh. It was quite sharp. It should be possible to break open. Yes. Picked up the poison gland. Okay. Oh. Add anything directly into the blood subs needs to be purified first. Okay. We need to find an alchemy station. Oh, don't they? Yeah, they boil. This thing is full of boiling oil. Oh. The traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull, as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull below. Oh, there it is. Give it to me. There we go. One more. One more. There's nowhere across. At least from here. I'm quiet as a mouse. Yes, yes, beastie. I know what you crave. Just one. Oof.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
the last piece. Now we just follow this pipe back. And then we're home. Wherever home is. Almost there. And we are out. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. There has to be a way to mix this all together now. Carefully cutting the man open made him think. This is how father must feel about his craft, being an artist and relying on one's skill to perform something so delicate. It wants a certain form of pride. So how do I purify the Vitae?
I see that all the ore pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Wire's truck before attempting to mend the ore, there might still be a chance for you to save me. Please, my fate is in your hands.
Okay, but how do I do that? Because I have it. I'm looking it up. So I need to go to the laboratory. Okay.
No, I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients...
I have all of the ingredients for Weir's tonic, okay? What is this? This is the chancel. Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry, Agrippa.
It's close now.
Ow. Wait. Hazel spent all summer in bed. He used to read to her after helping father with his work. In his mind, he was like Scheherazade, and as long as he kept telling the story, she would not die. Oh.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture?
Yes, I did.
It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
That's not happening. Door is locked. Okay, cool. I think, because I've been recording for so long, we might be right at the end. We might not be. But that is going to be the next episode. So I hope you guys all have a fantastic day further. Please be safe out there. And just remember, I love you. Goodbye.
Hi! Did you like the video? If so, maybe like or subscribe. If not, you can go now.